70,000 euros a year. Top 3% in my country. Cybersecurity, career on the rise. I left it all to become a full-time trader. And the hardest part, it wasn't the money. My name is Daniele, and this is the first video on Swinger Capital. If you are here, you are probably trade already, you are thinking about getting serious, or you are wondering if it's actually possible to make a living from prop trading. In this video, I'll tell you how I got here, from cybersecurity analyst with a salary that in Italy makes you very comfortable, to full-time prop trader. But it's not a straight line. Before I got where I am today, I had to lose everything. There are a few things I wish I had known before starting. And if this video can help someone avoid even one of the mistakes I made, then it's worth making. It's all started in 2017. I'd got into crypto, personal investments, and a few ICO. And over time, I built up a pretty solid portfolio. Then I made the classic beginner move. I sold too early. The coins they had, they kept going up, and I had already sold. If you have ever traded, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That feeling of watching an asset keep climbing after you've sold. It's brutal, and that's where it all started. I began trading to recover those lost gains. In the same trap so many people fall into. You lose money, and trading become the way to get it back. The crazy thing is it was working. I had a decent system. The results were there. If everything had gone well, I probably would never gotten a real job. But it didn't go well, because when the profits are growing, you feel invincible. You think you have figured it all out. And here comes the part nobody likes to talk about. I was trading without a hard stop loss. I used a mental stop. I tell myself, if it's hit this level, I'll close. Now, trading without a hard stop is something some experienced traders do deliberately. It's part of their system. But if you are just starting out, if you don't have years of experience and solid risk management behind you, it's a mistake. And I wasn't an experienced trader. I was a beginner who felt like an expert. I was short on Bitcoin. I knew I need to flip the position to long soon. Everything was under control. I am in the kitchen making food. My phone's in the other room. A new story drops. Tesla announced they are accepting Bitcoin as payment. The price explodes. And I am on the wrong side. When I looked at the screen, I was already down way more than I planned for. I should have closed right there, taken the loss and move on. But of course I didn't. Your brain finds 1,000 excuses. It'll come back, just a bit longer. I can close at a loss right now. We all do it. Every trader has been through this moment. That moment when you know what you should do, but you don't do it. So I wipe out every single profit I'd made. All of it. Months of work gone. If you have ever blown an account, you know it's not just the money. It's your confidence in yourself that falls apart. From that moment on, hard stop loss. Always. On every single trade. And I'd recommend that to anyone who trades. At any level. I had no money left and honestly no real skill to keep going. I had to stop. And at that point, I made a decision. I'm getting a job. I'll get into cybersecurity, build a solid foundation, and keep studying trading on the side. And that's how I started my career. SOC L1 analyst, then work my way up to team leader, 70k a year. If you are someone who works a day job and study chart at night, you know exactly what this double life is like. During the day, you do your job. At night, your mind's on the market. But I never stopped thinking about trading. I stopped doing it. Not thinking about it. I studied everything I could find. Risk management, trading psychology, price action, backtesting. Every free moment went into that. At some point, I tried another path, an algo trading system. Code I wrote myself, fully automated, but I hit a wall. Running an algo on prop firm was complex, and the core problem was always the same. I needed capital I didn't have. And if you had been in that situation where you have the skills, but not the money to get started, you know the frustration. But through all that studying and those failed attempts, I realized something fundamental. I didn't lose because trading doesn't work. I lost because I didn't work as a trader. That's a huge difference. So I went back to the thing I had always best at, manual swing trading. Catching big moves, not scalping, not intraday, swing. Trades in the 10-20 hour range, sometimes more. Recently, I closed one at 80 hour. Though, I'll be honest, that kind of trade is nearly impossible to replicate. But the point is, I found my style. And this time, I knew how to manage risk. And for you, it might be different. Maybe your thing is scalping or intraday. The point isn't which style, it's finding yours and sticking with it. And with that mindset, we get to July 2024. This is the moment everything changed. I decided to treat trading like a business, not like an hobby, not like a game, a business. What actually changed? First, I split my risk across multiple accounts. Instead of putting everything on one account and hoping for the best, I distributed the capital, less stress, less pressure on every single trade. Second, I stopped forcing trade. I fully embraced my natural style, swing trading, catching the big moves. It had always been my strength. But before, I'd been trying to do everything. Scalping, intraday, swing. Wrong. Do what you are best at. I started with 3,000 euros, not 50k, not 100. In less than 6 months, I made 10 times my starting capital in payouts from prop firms. I'm not telling you this to flex. I'm telling you because a 10x in 6 months, starting from 3,000 euros, means the system works. It's not luck, it's process. And the most important thing, consistency, not one good month. Consistent profit for over a year before making the leap. At that point, the numbers were there, the consistency was there, the verified payouts were there, and we get to late 2025. But you know what the problem is? The numbers tell you one thing. Fear tell you something completely different. I had 3 fears that kept me up at night. 1. The money. 70k a year, guaranteed, every month. Leaving that for something where the next month you might make 0, your brain go haywire. 2. What do other people think? Are you crazy? You have a job half of Italy dreams of. What if it doesn't work? You hear these things from everyone and you say them to yourself too. 3. The fear of failing. Coming back with your tail between your legs. Admitting you didn't make it after telling everyone you were quitting to become a trader. That was the hardest part. Not the money, the fear. But at some point you realize the biggest fear isn't failing. It's not trying. And so, late 2025, I resigned. And the first morning, as a full-time trader, I woke up without an alarm. If you are thinking about it too, or if you have already done it, write it in the comments. I want to know where you are in the journey. Today, I am a full-time prop trader. I trade every day with discipline, with a system, with clear rules. It's not the perfect life. It's not total freedom and cocktails on the beach. It's a job, a business, with its own stress and challenge. But it's my business, my decision, my mistakes, my results. And the reason I started this channel is simple. In the world of prop trading, there's way too much confusion. Prop firms that don't pay their traders, people promising easy money, wrong information everywhere. I want to do something different. On this channel, you'll find how prop firm actually work, no filter, how to avoid wasting time and money on props that don't pay, real difference between future and CFD props, and my daily journey as a full-time trader. If you trade or if you're thinking about starting with props, subscribe. Every week I share content I wish I had when I started. And speaking of prop firm, in the next video I'll explain exactly how to choose a legit prop firm and how to spot the one to avoid. I'll put it right on the screen.